Imagine this. You study for years. You top your class. Teachers loves you the most. You win every award. But your batchmate, who studies smarter but not harder, ends up making 10 times more money than you. That's literally what's happening in the sky above us right now. Qatar Airways, the airline that has been crowned the world's best airline 9 times by Skytrax, the Oscar of aviation, makes around $2.15 billion in annual profit. Now enter Emirates, fourth in Skytrax ranking. No best airline crowned this year, but quietly posting a record-breaking profit of $5.8 billion, almost 3 times more than Qatar. But wait, a guy ranked number 4 in quality is making 3 times more money than the guy who ranked number 1. So what exactly does best means in business? That's, my friend, is exactly what we were breaking down today. Close tightly your seat belts, because this is not just a story about 2 airlines. This is a master class in business strategy using business case studies. Before we get into the money, let me give you a short introduction, because without this foundation, the rest of the video won't hit as hard. Qatar Airways, founded on November 22, 1993, based in Doha, Qatar, runs out of Hamad International Airport, one of the most beautiful airports in the world, voted first best airline award in 2001, 2002 and 2024. It is 100% state-owned. The government of Qatar is the boss. Today it flies over 170 destinations across 6 continents, and it has won the Skytrax World's Best Airline Award 9 times, the most of any airline in history. Emirates, founded on March 15, 1985. Based in Dubai, UAE, runs out of Dubai International Airport, the world's busiest international airport, also government-backed. But here's the twist, it was given only $10 million as starting capital and told to operate independently without ongoing government subsidies. Today it flies to 148 destinations in 80 countries, carries over 53 million passengers a year, and runs what might be the smartest aviation business model in history. 2 airlines, 2 designations, both premium, both Arabic, both extraordinary, but completely different games. Let's go to back where it all started. It's 1984. Dubai is not the city you see on Instagram. It's a small emirate trying to grow, and its air travel is controlled by Gulf Air, a religion airline that's beginning to cut routes to Dubai because it feels like Dubai is just acting as a transit feeder for other airlines. So the ruling family of Dubai, specifically Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, makes a bold decision. If nobody will properly fly us, we'll fly ourselves. He calls in Emirates Flying, the head of Danta, and gives him one mission: start an airline in 5 months with $10 million. And the instruction was poetic, just 3 goals: look good, be good, make money. On 25 October 1985, Emirates operates its very first flight from Dubai to Karachi to Mumbai, India, using a Boeing 737 borrowed from Pakistan International Airlines. Think about this, Emirates' very first flight were to India and Pakistan, not London, not New York, to the Indian subcontinent, because that's where the demand was. Emirates understand its audience from day one. Within years, they were flying to Europe. By the 1990s, they owned their own planes. By 2008, they launched the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger jet, to the world, becoming its biggest operator. And by 2025, they are posting $5.8 billion in profit, a $10 million seed money to $24.9 billion in revenue in 40 years. That's the return that would make any investor faint. Now to Doha. 22 November 1993, Qatar Airways officially comes into existence. First free flight, Doha to Amman. Small regional, nothing worth changing yet. For the first few years, honestly pretty ordinary. Then in 1997, everything changed. Qatar government restructured the airline and brought in a new CEO, Akbar Al Baker, a man who transformed Qatar Airways from a forgettable regional carrier into a global obsession for premium travelers. His philosophy to be the best at everything or don't bother. He invested in the newest aircraft, observed over customer service down to the tiniest detail, and in 2017 launched Suit, a business class so good, so far ahead of everything else. That's literally redefined what passengers expect from a business class seat. Private suites with doors, fully light flat beds. If you're flying with your partner, you can open up with the partition and create a double bed for two at 40,000 feet at a business class price. Qatar also built Hamad International Airport, opened in 2014, voted world's best airport in 2001. 2022 and 2024 by Skytrax, and Qatar Airways then began winning the world's best airline award not one time, not two times, total 9 times, an unprecedented achievement in aviation history. Skytrax CEO Edward Pastor said this year that it is a fabulous achievement for Qatar Airways to win the world's best airline title for 2025, the 9th time they have dropped. And so here we are, Qatar on the top of the quality, Emirates sitting fourth but making nearly 3x more money. Why? Let's go to the numbers. Okay, real numbers now, straight from their official annual reports, no estimated, no guesses. Emirates Group FY 2024-25. According to Emirates, on official media center releases, revenue is $34.9 billion. That's roughly around 2.9 lakh crores in Indian rupees. Profit before tax is $5.8 billion. That's 48,000 crore plus. Passenger carried is 53.7 millions. Cash assets $13.5 billion. Yes, that's their cash price. And they paid a dividend of 86 billion, about 1.6 billion to their owner, the Investment Corporation of Dubai. Qatar Airways Group, financial year 2024-2025. From Qatar Airways official newsroom, revenue 23.6 billion, net profit 2.15 billion, their best ever. Passenger carried 43.1 million, load factor 85%, meaning 85 out of every 100 seats are filled. Qatar Airways has a higher load factor, 85%, versus Emirates is 78.9%. That means Qatar is actually more efficiently flying its plane than Emirates. Yet Emirates making far more money. How? This, ladies and gentlemen, is where the real business genius lives. Here's the thing, most people think Emirates is just an airline. They're wrong. Emirates is not just an airline. Emirates is an aviation ecosystem, and understanding this is the key to understanding why they make so much more money. Let me break down the three profit engines nobody talks about. Engine 1, the hub machine. Geography is destiny. Dubai sits at the exact geographic crossroads of the world's busiest long-haul flight paths. Example, flying from London to Sydney, the midpoint is roughly Dubai. Mumbai to New York, Dubai is right there. Johannesburg to Beijing, Dubai is almost perfectly in between. Emirates built a hub and spoke model, making Dubai a gained aviation intersection instead of needed a direct flight from every city to every city. The world flies through Dubai. And to maximize this, Emirates makes one of the boldest fleets best in aviation history. They want all-in-one, the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger jet. Today Emirates operates over 116 Airbus A380s. That's more than 46% of all A380 ever manufactured globally. No other airline operates even a fraction of that number. Simplifying aviation analysis role, Emirates developed data A380 primarily on long-haul trunks markets where demand is constantly huge and airport slots are scarce, letting Emirates add hundreds of seats without adding extra frequencies. Engine 2. Emirates Sky Cargo, the invisible money machines. Here's something most passengers never think about. Whenever your Emirates flight goes from Dubai to London with 400 passengers, the belly of the exact same plane is also carrying medicines, electronics. Emirates gets paid twice on every flight, once for passenger and once for cargo. In 2024-2025, Emirates Sky Cargo handled 2.3 million tons of freight, generated $4.4 billion in cargo revenue. That's 13% of Emirates' total income just from cargo. Qatar Airways cargo is excellent too and growing at 17% on year. But Emirates sheer scales means it moves dramatically more volume. Engine 3. Danta, the secret weapon. This is the one that will genuinely surprise you. Danta. What is Danta? It is Emirates Group ground handling, airport services and catering division. It is a massive global business completely independent of Emirates' own flights. In 2024-25, Danta generated 5.8 billion in revenue, made a profit of $430 million, handled 794,000 aircraft turns at airport around the world, served 116 different airlines, including Emirates' own competitors also. Let me say that again. Danta serves 116 airlines, including Emirates rivals. When a Lufthansa planes land in Rome, Danta might be handling the ground operations. When a Air India lands in Singapore, Danta might be catering the food. Emirates builds a business that's earns money from its own competitors. That is genuinely one of the smartest business structure I have ever seen. This is diversification. This is why Emirates is bulletproof. This is the real business model. Why Qatar is number one in quality? Now, before anyone in the comments starts saying that I'm anti-Qatar, stop, because Qatar Airways story is equally brilliant, just different. 2024-25 results was declared by their own CEO as the strongest financial result in the company. 28-year history, a $2.15 billion profit, up to 28% from the year before. That's extraordinary. But why is the profit gap so wide? Three honest reasons. Reason 1, size. Emirates is simply larger. It carries 25% more passenger and earns 50% more revenue. Reason 2, Dubai is a great transit hub as a Doha. Both are world-class hubs, but Dubai International Airport handled 92 million passengers in 2024, the world's busiest international airport, whereas Hamad International Airport is also stunning and growing, but currently handles about 50 to 65 million passengers. Reason 3, Qatar's strategy is quality, not volume, and that's intentionally. Qatar Airways has a premium first strategy. Its 85% load factor shows passengers actively choosing Qatar. It suits to mean the benchmark of business class globally, still winning awards year after year. But Qatar is also playing a completely different long game. It has been quietly buying equity stakes in airlines around the world. Share in IAG, Latam Airlines, China Southern, Cathay Pacific, and recently it bought a 25% stake in Virgin Australia. Instead of just flying more planes, Qatar is buying influence and revenue streams across the global aviation ecosystem. It's the boutique luxury hotel versus the luxury hotel chain analogy. The boutique might have better reviews, the chain makes more money. Both are excellent, but just playing different games. So here's my final thought. If you ask me which airline I'd fly honestly, put me on either. Both offer world-class experience, both have invested billions in your comfort. You can't go wrong. This is one of the greatest business origin story of the 21st century, and it is happening right now every single day at 35,000 feet above us our head. So here we are, guys. If this video taught you something new, like it, share it with a friend who thinks about business differently. And if you want me to break down more stories like this, global corporations, economic rivalries, business wars, drop in the comments. I read every single one.